What's good, family? It's your boy. I'm back yet again. Can't stop, won't stop. Got another video for you. Today's video is entitled The Scent of a Man. Okay, it's gonna be a two-part video. Alright, I'm gonna give you 5 fragrances. The first part is gonna be fragrances that are kind of on the hard side, kind of on the rough side. Okay, and the second part, well, of course, is gonna be 5 scents that are on the softer side. Alright, now to my first time viewers, I like to say welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Suits and Scents. And to all my returning viewers and my subscribers, I like to especially thank y'all for sticking with your boy. You know, your support is truly appreciated. You know, Suits and Scents, we doing it over here. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop. Alright, so getting back to my first time viewers, like I'm saying, and recently in most of my videos, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, welcome, Suits and Scents. And of course, I would be most appreciative if you find this appealing to you, that you would subscribe. But before you do subscribe, go back and check out some of the previous videos for Suits and Scents. See how it hits you, if you feel it's entertaining, informative, and all those good things. And drop your boy a comment. Let me know what you think, okay? We do big things over here. I respond to all my comments, all of them, all right? That's how we do it here. So, let's get back to this title. I'm going to give you 5 scents, and the title is Scent of a Man, all right? Now, you remember that movie by Al Pacino, Scent of a Woman? Nah. We're going Scent of a Man, okay? The first 5 is going to be the hard scents, and the second 5 on part 2 will be the softer scents, okay? Got my pineapple juice, got my candle. Now remember, family, pineapple juice. If you haven't got into it, get you some pineapple juice or raw pineapples. Trust me, your lungs will thank you. That's the best defense against COVID, all right? Y'all come on back here for these 5 scents of a man. Alright, family. First up on deck, we have Amber Cologne by Burtnikov. Now, this was done by Dmitris Burtnikov himself. Came out 2019. The price gonna run you probably the low to mid 2s. Shouldn't be no more than that. Now, this is a fragrance that is heavy on the citrus accord. It really is. It's heavy on the citrus accord, but it's still a male dominant scent to my nose. It's still a male dominant scent, all right? Because it opens up with sweet orange, white grapefruit, pink grapefruit, lemon, bergamot, cardamom, and frangipani, but that's what it opens up with. So the citrus is there, the citrus is there, the citrus is there, the citrus is there. And for some reason, I really did like this one in the summer and springtime. I wore it out. I mean, I crushed it. I did. But then you have some jasmine, some sandalwood, or some cedar, to calm the citrus down a little bit once the dry down starts to take effect and the citrus starts to dissipate a little bit. And to close it out, we have some hamburgers, some vanilla, and some oud. So that gives it, it's like a citrus, woody type thing going on the dry down, with a little bit of sweetness with the vanilla and the sandalwood. But the vanilla and sandalwood is very mild, very faint. And the citrus sticks with it throughout. Then the oud comes in and it just blends it in real nice. So that's my first for Scent of a Man. Alright, Burtnikov, Amber Cologne. Alright, let's get to the next one. Alright, family, for the next fragrance, we're going to the house of Tom Ford, and it's Perfume. Okay, that's the next fragrance on deck. Now this one right here is, to my nose, it's a little spicy, it's a little woody, a little amber vibe going on. This came out in 2021. This should run you probably in the high hundreds, low 2s, if that. It's a dark, woody type, very sensual type fragrance to my nose. It's a really good man scent. It really is. It opens up with incense, Palo Santo, black pepper, and some violet leaf. Now the black pepper, it is a little spicy. It's spicy, woody. It's a spicy, woody, amber type scent thing that's going on, because in the base you have leather, labdanum, cade oil. You got some rose in there. Add a little floral note to it, but it's very faint, very faint. It's very faint. And closing it out, we some resins, and this is where the woody notes come in, because it got some ebony tree and some cedar. Okay, but on the dry down, to my nose, the dominant note is a faint of rose and the spice and the woody notes. That's what, and it just dries down beautifully. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man scent. If you haven't got your nose on it, take a sniff of it. Take 2 sniffs. I really don't think you'll be disappointed. Longevity be all day. Well, you might have to reapply after maybe 6 or 7 hours, but yeah, all day. You'll be straight with that. And that the Bertnikov, that longevity is all day, because the citrus note in there is just kicking. Okay, if you love citrus note, you'll love that Bertnikov Amber Cologne. The dry down, the citrus kind of leaves and it's kind of faint, but you know, it's still there. But that's times 4. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, family. Next house we're going to is the house of Amouage, and it's none other than Lyric. Okay, none other than Lyric. All right. Here, this fragrance, I mean, it just takes you from. It just takes you places. It really does. This was done by Daniel Vezetin. Okay, and this came out in 2008. All right. Now this Amouage should run you probably about 200. Okay, this Lyric, it should run you about 200. Shouldn't be no more than that. It opens up with lime and bergamot. It gives you a citrus opening. Okay, but then that's in and that's out, and then you got that Florida coming with that rose. That rose is in, and the rose really, after the citrus leave, the rose come and the rose stay there. And then angelica, some ginger, some orange blossom, some saffron, which gives a little spice, some nutmeg, and galbanum. Okay, the saffron gives us a spice, and it on the dry down it is spicy, and it just goes in a whole different direction. It really does, and it's really, really good. And to close this out, you have musk, incense, pine tree, vanilla, and sandalwood. So that the vanilla and the sandalwood tones everything down, adds a little mildness to it, a little sweetness to it with the rose, because the citrus is pretty much done faded out by then. When it gets time to the dry down, maybe like an hour, 2 hours later, whatever, then you get into where the magic happens. And beautiful scent. You know, that's a man scent right there. Okay, all right, let's continue on to the next one. Alright, fam, next house we're going to is the house of Frederic Malle, and it's none other than The Night. Okay, and it was done by Dominique Ropin, and this came out in 2014. Okay, now I don't have the actual bottle, but I have 2 of the travel sizes, and I'll tell you why. This fragrance is so dominant and potent. All you need with this is 1 spray. All day, 1 spray, maybe two, but no more. If you wear this, now like I said, I'm the king of overspraying. I really am. Okay, but with this one, no, negative, nada, not happening. Will not do it. 2 sprays of The Night, and that's all you need. And that's all you need. That's why I never purchased. I was going to purchase a full bottle of it, but I still, and as a matter of fact, I have 2 of these, okay? And you see, I barely scratched this. You only need really 1 spray, and it'll last you all day, throughout the night. You wake up the next morning, and you will still smell like you just sprayed it. I guarantee you. Now with Fragile, some people say Portrait of a Lady. I'm not a big Portrait of a Lady fan. I prefer the Night better. That's just me, okay? Your taste might be different. But yeah, you go with this right here. And it says this is gender neutral, but to me, no, they don't say that because of the rose that's in it. But this is a really, really dominant masculine scent to my nose. I do believe so, okay? And this is probably the full, this right here ran almost like 180, 190, something like that. No, probably about 200. And I think the regular bottle run you probably about 3 or a little under 3 or a little over 3, I believe, like the low 3s. But what's in this is, in the opening, you got that Turkish rose and saffron. And that is, it's a beautiful scent with that mixture in the opening. It really is. It adds a little floral to it. But when that dissipates and goes away, you that Indian oud. When the rose is still hanging on that cliff and trying to stay there for a little bit, and that Indian oud comes in and that mixture like that, oh man, that thing is potent. Potent, potent, potent. I mean, it's so potent. It's a beautiful potent. And don't get me wrong, it's not a bad potent. It's a beautiful potent, okay? It's a totally masculine potent that I just believe just absolutely beautiful. Then you close this with some amber, some incense, and some sandalwood. Now, the amber, yeah, you get a little bit. The incense adds a little spice to it. But when that sandalwood, that oud, and that rose, that combination is still there together, you got a magical scent. I'm telling you, it is absolutely magical. You will love it. You will not be disappointed in it, okay? This is number 2. You will not be disappointed. Longevity all day. 2 sprays at the most. That's all you need with Frederick Malls tonight, okay? All right, let's get to the number 1 spot. Number 1 hit and quitter. All right, family, for the number 1 spot. Now, if you notice, there's a little trend going on. Most of the fragrances either have oud or amber. At least the top 2 will have either oud or amber, heavy oud or cool. Because some people feel that oud is a really masculine scent, a really masculine note rather, and it can be. You can have some ouds that are just too overpowering, some ouds that are sweet, some ouds that are even synthetic, you know, that aren't real oud, but you know, has the DNA of oud. But this number 1 spot for me is a truly dominant male scent. Okay, remember the title, Scent of a Man. All right, gotta remember the title, Scent of a Man. And we're going to the house of Roja Dove, and it's none other than Amber Oud. Family. Nosegasm. I had to take 2 sniffs of that one. I'm telling you. That's a hit right there, that Amber Oud. And I use that sparingly. You don't have to overspray. 1, 2 sprays at the most. Longevity, all day. Ball game, done with. Packed up, moved out, left the ballpark, got in the car, drove home, stopped, got ice cream, and you are there. Amber Oud, family. The scent of a man. I'm telling you, all 5 that I gave you are true scents because your woman wants you to smell nice. That's the bottom line. She wants you to smell manly. Right? Yes? No? Come on, help me out. Right? Drop a comment, let your boy know. Alright? This came out in 2012 and it was done by Roja Dove himself, of course. Now, the notes. Like, if anyone is familiar with Roja Dove and his fragrances and his note breakdown, you know it is very complex and the quantity is the quantity level is like way up here. He's not using 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes. No, he's using 20 plus notes in his fragrances. So we're not going to get into the note breakdown, but I'm going to tell you the ones that stand out to me. In the opening, you do got the citrus because you got some bergamot, some lime, and some lemon. All right, but then when that exit out the back door, that The floral comes in a little bit with the rose, the jasmine, lang-lang, that comes in a little bit. And it sticks around, But on the dry down is where the get down happens at, all right? Because you got the oud and the amber, of course. That's without question, all right? That's going to be there. And that's not going nowhere. They coming in the front door. They sitting in your living room. They done took their shoes off, put their feet up, and they done cut the game on. They staying for a while, all right? Then you got some saffron, some cinnamon, some sandalwood, add a little sweetness to it, just a tad bit. Then you got the oak moss, the musk, and the best neutralizer for any fragrance in the world is the patchouli. The patchouli keeps it calm and settles. The patchouli is like when the neighbors call the police to settle the party down, so the patchouli come up in there. And that's what happens with this. Amber, oh God. Amber oud. Family, when I tell you that the fragrance is absolutely magical, it is absolutely magical. Now this size, this size right here, well, I think it only come in one size, and then I believe a travel size. I believe this size and a travel size. I believe, but this bottle right here gonna run you probably between $500 and $600. All right, but it is so worth it. Oh my goodness, it's so worth it. I'm telling you. This one, Diaghilev. Amber oud, Diaghilev. And number 2. Those are my 3 right there. I don't know what your 3 are, but those are my 3 right there. Oh man, you got to love them, I'm telling you. Those are my 3. But this amber oud, this is a man scent. A man scent. Amber oud, The Night, Lyric, Perfume, and Amber Cologne by Bertnikov. Those are my 5 scents of a man. Okay, family? Alright, family, we're going to get up out of here. Because I told you, I ain't trying to keep you long. This is part 1. Part 2 is coming very shortly. Alright? To all my first-time viewers, like I said, go back, check out some of the previous videos from Suits and Scents. Let your boy know what you think about it. And if it's appealing to you and you like it, then subscribe to the channel, family. Alright? I truly appreciate that. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. And to my family, hey, it's your boy. Can't stop, won't stop. We're not going nowhere. All right. Part 2 of Scent of a Man is coming up. All right, family. To the next one. Deuces.